Alright, I'm set and geared to airbrush here. I've got the paint all thinned out and mixed up, and I glued the canopy on while the liquid film was still a little wet, so I was able to kind of squish it in there, and it seems to be pretty well protected, so I'm quite happy about that. And yeah, I don't know how much of this I'll get to show airbrushing, because it's kind of, I don't exactly know how I'm going to airbrush the entire thing green and get away with it, but I will figure that out when I get there. But yeah, let's start airbrushing anyways. So I've actually never airbrushed this color on before, but it's kind of weird. It's not even really green. It's like olive drab. That's really bizarre. I'm gonna airbrush the whole thing, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna go search the web and find an alternate color. But because this is basically the color a lot of people are suggesting to use, but this looks really brown. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this off and just go back to airbrushing some more because I'm running low on battery here. Okay, I'm done the top and the bottom, and it definitely is green, but it again, it's a, you know, they say dark green, but this is like black green. It's not even really a green, and again, it looks very brown, olive drabby. So I'm going to do a couple things here. First thing, I'm just going to let it dry here for about half an hour. That's usually the amount of time it needs Tamiya paints to settle in, so you can see what it looks like. You know, that's typically when you airbrush with them. And I'm going to go and search the web right now and try and find just some kind of picture that says I chose the right color here. Because it's, as I see it drying now, I can see it turning more green, but again, it looks kind of olive drabby, and that's not what I want. But yeah, it does look good. It's a nice color. I can't complain about that at all. It's a very, very nice looking color. And I think I missed maybe a spot on the wing edges there. I think I should just do these corners again really quick. And painting the spinner was some of the most fun I've ever had airbrushing. I just held it there and watched the color slowly work its way forward. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that right now and try and figure this out, what to do next if this color's really as accurate as I want. And like I said, I can see it even now. It's drying more green, but still looks olive drab. anyways, I'm gonna go and research that now. Alright, this is just me coming back about half an hour, a little over half an hour later. And basically all I could find on the internet is they are dark green. And even the black and white pictures I looked at, I went, yeah, those are probably very, very dark. And surprisingly though, it's drying more green now. It still has a bit of an olive drab tinge, but based on what I've been able to find out from various sources, there's not a lot of information about this plane, and this color scheme I should say in particular, but this is about how it's supposed to look. So I'm going to keep it, and yeah, I'm going to leave it here probably overnight, and coat it in future in the morning, and then like I said before, start decaling it. So hopefully I'll get to do that tomorrow. The paint feels nice and dry, and it went on very, very well. And yeah, it's kind of weird because when it's under, like, I took it under a brighter light, and I could definitely see the green in it. But like here right now, I've got these long fluorescent lights overhead, and it's not really that bright. And it's kind of like, yeah, this doesn't look like the color, but again, brighter light, you're like, oh, that's exactly what it needs to be. So I'm going to keep it. I think it'll be alright. It's just going to be kind of an oddball when you see it sitting there. But yeah, definitely happy with the end result. So yeah, let's go coat it in future. So I'm terribly, terribly happy right now because it is green. It is the exact dark green that I wanted. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it just needs to be under a different light. The one that I had, it looked brown. Here, it's green. You can definitely see the dark green. So, what I'm going to do is decal it next. I did coat it in future, but I just wanted to show this, taking this stuff off. I can't remember what the heck they call this. So, hold on. Liquid masking film. So I'm just going to show taking this stuff off. So you just kind of grab a corner and peel it off. Just like that. So there it is. No paint on it. Oops, I'm getting a red light here. Gotta charge the battery. So let's do that for the rest of this. There we go. And done. So I'm gonna go decal. I'm going to decal it. I'm gonna charge the battery again, and decaling's not gonna be anything to really watch because it's only 8 decals. And yeah, then I'm going to coat it in future again, or at least just the decals. Let that dry and give it a coat of clear flat, and then start weathering it. And I'm going to paint like the propellers and wheels and stuff like that. So this is what I've done, is I did all the decals on it, and the ones for the tail and the fuselage are the smaller ones, and I'm not happy with them. I'm really, really not. They're just too tiny. It makes me sad. And I thought that these decals had a white border around them, and they don't. Turns out that was just the carrier film. For some reason, it gives off a very white appearance. So I had a look through my decals, and I found these, which I was going to use on it, but I decided not to. And they do have a white border. So, yeah. I hate to do this, but I'm going to use these ones instead because they look much nicer. I'm just going to do it on the tail and the fuselage. So what I need is some tape. Maybe this Tamiya tape will work. It might. I might have to use Scotch tape. This is like sacrilegious to me to do this. So let's see if this works with this tape. My beautiful decals. Oh, I feel like such a criminal right now. I hate wasting decals. Because they're like the one thing you can't repair. Ah, got a little bit of paint on that one. That'll be covered up. But yeah, this is actually how you get rid of decals. This is like the opposite of your rub-on tattoos, you know, that you had as a kid. You ever have those? I did. I hated them so much because they never worked. My mother hated them even more though. Let's see. that's $5 right there. That's why I bought the kit. It was just for the, you know, these little decals. Oh, devastated. So devastated. That's the way the game goes. Yeah, I guess I'll start with... These are kind of placed weird. This came from a LA5 from Italy. And this was actually a gift from my dad. But it was a weird model because it was a captured German version. And that's why my brother actually bought it for him, because my dad likes to build, right now, you know, he likes to build captured German aircraft. Or, sorry, captured Allied aircraft and make them German. And that's what this one was. So it came with these beautiful, you know, German decals. And I'm going to dunk this one in the water right now, just see how they react. And yeah, he had these stars left over, so I raided his spares because he doesn't build Russian aircraft, and I don't. This is actually the first Russian plane I have ever built. The only other Russian plane I've ever built is the Hind helicopter. And you may recall that one. That was like a Matchbox monogram Revel. It was a weird kit. Let me just get this last one out here. And like so. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're moving. By the way, everyone, it is the 24th of December. So, Merry Christmas, Merry Happy Holidays. Season's greetings, whatever you care for. Hope you guys have a great day. You can't hear it on me right now, but I am actually sick with something. So I'm staying away from everybody else for today. And let's see how this works. It'll always bug me when I'm filming stuff. Just the law, isn't it? Okay, these are a little milky. They've got a bit of residue on them. That's because they're older. But that's okay. That's easy to clean. Okay, that looks good. Gotta reach under here. Mic reset. And where's the brush? Okay. Let's... Oh, I am totally heartbroken by doing that, but these ones will look much better. I know it. Yeah. Looks way nicer. Way nicer. Get it a little higher. There, that's where I want it. Much nicer. I'm still sad to, you know, see that other one go, because, you know, like I said, it feels like you're wasting decals, but it's just gonna look better in the long run. Sorry. And let's do the other one here. So I'm going to actually cut this video short here, and I'll start recording whatever the next part is going to be. But yeah, these white barrier ones. This is something like I said, this is the first Russian kit I've ever built, and I have a hard time kind of grasping Russian aviation markings and stuff like that, because I was doing a lot of research prior to this, and it seems that like a lot of the Russian aircraft, they were more concerned with having markings on the tail and the fuselage, and so sometimes they would put them on the bottom of the wings, and sometimes they would put them on the top of the wings, but not usually. Like I don't know, it wasn't like like they had to have them on there. It's like most of them only had them on the tail and the fuselage. So I don't know. I don't really know what to make of it, because like I said, I don't study Russian aviation as much as some other people might. But anyways, I'm going to cut this out and go do the rest of these decals. And then probably future or more solvent. Who cares? Anyways, I'm shutting out now. So I'm just going to show this really quick. Look at that. I like that a lot more. It's just, it's also nice just to have another, you know, color on this plane, because otherwise it's a very, you know, this particular Spitfire is very, very bland. You know, it's all green. It has some silver parts, you know, on the wheel wells and the struts, but for the most part, it's green with this little bits of red, and they kind of blend in. But now it's got these giant white stars, and I really, really like them. So again, as painful as it was to rip those old ones off, I'm very, very happy with the look of these nice new bigger ones. So I'm just applying some Tamiya Mark Fit Strong, and that's just going to help the decals conform better to the surface. I used the microset, and for old decals, these were still good. They're very, very thin, which I like. It means that usually means that they'll conform to whatever surface you have a bit more friendly and easier. So yeah, just gonna apply that on there, and might as well do these two here. And let's do this one here on the bottom. So I'm going to go paint the wheels and other little parts, but I'm almost done. I actually am almost done. It's pretty cool. Yeah, much happier with that. Again, as painful as it was, that's much more appealing. But time to go paint all the little details and the propeller and all that stuff. Alright, I just wanted to do this. This is the final video for this, my Russian twin-seater Spitfire. Converting it to a twin-seater was actually a lot easier than I had anticipated, and I've built this in under 48 hours. If I didn't have distractions, you know, being the Christmas season and all that, I bet you I could have built this kit in under 24 hours, but it's under 48 hours. But one of the last things I did is I like I said, I coated the decals with Future, and I gave it a layer of flat clear. One of the weird things is when I came to the model yesterday, you remember I mentioned that it looked very olive drab, and I wasn't too happy with that. It kind of has a brown tinge to it. When I coated it with Future, you could see the green a lot more, especially under the light that I have here. And then when I put the clear flat on top, it with the lacquer, it looks very green now. You can really see this dark green coming through, and it's basically the green I was hoping to get. Or I shouldn't say that. It's very close to the green I was hoping to get. I'm still not 100% satisfied with it, but I'm happy with the final result. I think it's kind of an oddball Spitfire to have, and I'm really glad I swapped these stars. I kind of wish I'd done that for the side. Like, if I had them, I probably would have. But I'm actually kind of happy with having those little stars there. But yeah, this is the first Russian aircraft I've ever built. So I'm pretty excited about that. The only thing that you're going to see here, and it's already actually happening, is the little groove in here. I filled that in with the crystal clear, and that's white, and that'll dry clear, and you won't see that anymore. But yeah, it's a very basic looking kit, as far as my cockpit goes, I mean. But yeah, Airfix has done a terrific job on this Spitfire. It's a beautiful kit, and I'm probably going to buy another one. I'd actually like to build another twin-seater, but for a different country, find another odd decal option to use on it. Something a little more complicated next time, maybe. But yeah, as far as this new Mark 9 goes, it's a terrific kit, guys. If you don't have it in your collection already, or you haven't built it yet, it's a beautiful Spitfire. There's little to no fuss with it. Everything just fit properly and almost perfectly, and it's just really well done by the guys over at Airfix. Oh, I see a little bit of Future build up there in one of the gun bulges. There we go. Or not gun bulges, the chutes for the guns or for the empty shells to fall out. And that didn't fall down. I can fix that later. That's a minor thing. But yeah, this has been on my modeling bucket list for quite a while to do this twin-seater Russian one, and I don't know, I didn't expect to actually finish it this quick. This could be like one of those Edward weekend build kits. And I'm going to go put this on the Spitfire shelf. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything really to explain. You guys saw me. It's just basically straight out of the box, one color green, and modding it a little bit so that this other seat fits in there, and building just a little bit of stuff with the styrene. It didn't take too much. You could even do that, like I said, I think I mentioned, you could do that out of a cardboard if you really wanted to. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Feel free to leave a comment if you like. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. This is Rebels at Cloud 9. If I haven't taught you anything, at least you've learned what not to do. I'll see you guys in the next build. So I just wanted to do this. I forgot to film this, but it's well into January, and Ginger, hey, come here. She's doing just fine and getting better every day, and everything went well with her. Took that big hunk of plastic out. It was very disgusting. They actually gave it back so we could try and figure out what it was. We can't figure it out. But she is home. She's been home for a while. She's happy, recovering, and being as bouncy as she always was. Right, girl? Yes. So, I'd just like to say thanks again, everyone, for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are all awesome. And I'll see you guys in whatever the next build will be. This is Rebels Cloud 9, signing out.